Hello everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the 7 Days of Gratitude Art Journal Challenge. The prompt for today is family, and for this layout I wanted to get creative with some of the journal cards, tags, and papers that I put aside for this challenge. And I thought it would just be a fun way to include a lot of layers, a lot of different patterns and colors, and give this page an interactive element. So I am just kind of laying out the different papers I want to use and altering them to work for this layout. So first I'm going to glue down the background papers to the white paper in my journal. And I chose just a black and white dot, and then this light pink kind of ruler paper that I have. And now I am just picking out some washi tape that I want to use to adhere the different flaps and journal cards. And I'm trimming off this card to make it fit horizontally in the layout and also to match the squared corners on that other journal card. So I pick out a washi tape to go with each flap, and I am just adhering the front and back into the fold of my journal. So I'm just tearing the washi tape and kind of creasing it so that each of the elements folds. And it's a little tricky here as I try to figure out how to adhere this one also in the crease so that they can overlap without sticking down that tag, but I just end up using a shorter piece of tape. And on the other side, I end up not adhering them right into the fold of the insert, but a little bit off, so that works as well and kind of moves the eye around the page. And so I'm using each of the little flaps. Some of them are horizontal, some of them are vertical, some of them flip left to right, some of them flip right to left, and that's just for a little variety. And now I'm grabbing these die cuts that I cut out from the printable sheet that's available to my email subscribers, and I cut out around the word family and then also around the leaves offered on the printable, which are actually by Tanya Coco, which I found these on Creative Market, and I will link those below in case you want to create your own work with those. So I just kind of arranged those on the page, and I knew that I wanted one to represent each of my family members, and so I grabbed these labels and I'm just layering them behind the leaves so that I can write each of our names on those little labels. And I think this just adds a fun pop of color to this otherwise very black and white spread. And I like how the lines of the leaves against the polka dot background and the boxes of the labels. So now I'm just adding in all of our names, or dad and mom, and I kind of picked the leaves to go with each of us. I look a lot like my mom, so my leaf is similar to hers, and otherwise I just kind of went by age and biggest to smallest and things like that. So each of them had a little thought behind it. And now I'm trimming out this word strip from the printable. I think it says grateful for this. And I'm just gonna adhere that right under family. And then I also cut out the family word strip, and I'm gonna put that on that journaling card. And so now I'm just kind of playing around with the stickers, trying to find a cute rose sticker that would layer well with the family title that I cut out. And I'm just trimming around it to get rid of some of the extra white border. Obviously that isn't necessary, but I find it just gives it a little bit of a cleaner look and makes the flowers stand out even more. So that was a little close-up of that tag, and that's all I'm going to do for the front side of that. But now I am going to add some stamping to the journaling card. These stamps were designed by Tina Asmus of Life Love Paper, and they're just little floral pieces that can be stamped together or individually, and I don't think this stamp set is still available, but you can use any stamp set that has those floral elements. And I'm going to do another little collection of floral pieces on the back side of the journaling card too. And I think this just kind of plays off the leaves on the background paper and just adds a little bit more decoration. So the next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit more stamping, and I'm going to stamp out the words "I love you" on the little yellow tag that I created. And you can see me pulling out different stamps and putting them away as I go, and I'm just spelling out the words, and I'm not worried about them being perfectly straight. I'm kind of staggering the letters, and I go ahead and pull the O off to stamp on both of the words individually, and that just helps you to not have to clean your stamps in the middle of the process or getting ink everywhere as you try to stamp that one again. So now I'm just adding a little bit of journaling on the back of this tag, just about why I'm grateful for my family, what they mean to me, what family means to me. And I really like adding just a little bit of journaling as I think through those ideas. And now I'm just trying to figure out what else I can add to this page. I didn't have everything planned out before I started, and I'm just kind of thinking about the ideas of family and gratitude, and I go ahead and add a little bit more journaling or lettering to this journaling card. I write out "I belong to them" and "they belong to me." And this is just a little phrase I thought of, and I thought it would be fun to add a little bit more of my own writing to this layout. And then I go ahead and add some word strips to the back of this journaling card. I pull out a couple that relate to the idea of family and just kind of add a little bit of detail to the back of this card. Otherwise, that background paper is going to stay plain. I feel like the rest of the spread is busy enough. And one of the things I find the most difficult about art journaling is just knowing when to stop. So I decided to leave that page blank as the rest of the spread has plenty going on. And I just added a little bit more journaling to the back of that journaling card on the right page. And that's it for this layout. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process of making this family-themed gratitude art journal layout. I'm just going to quickly show you some close-ups so you can see all the details, and there will be photos of this on my Instagram as well, so please go check that out. And I hope that this inspires you to create your own family-themed layout for this challenge. And if you do decide to participate, please tag us on Instagram using the hashtag #GratitudeArtJournal. It's so much fun seeing what you all create and just getting to participate in this challenge together. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another video.